Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Blitzburg Coverage Podcast. I am your host, K Freaking Mac. Here we are, y'all. Less than 24 hours out from another big fucking game. I'm hyped the fuck up, man. I'm jacked up on Mountain Dew tonight, man. I'm fucking ready to go. Y'all know what fucking week it is. Y'all know what time it is. Saturday game ball. Saturday gaming. Saturday balling. It's time to walk into Baltimore's trap and take over they trap. We talking Saturday, 4:30 Eastern time. We going to Baltimore. Round 2, part 2 of this matchup. Here we go, man. December ball. Everything's on the line tomorrow, man. If we go into town, if we go into Baltimore, hostile environment. Take over their trap as we have 8 of the past 9 matchups. We will come out as the AFC North champions. Probably solidify the 3rd seed at least. Worst case scenario. Probably the 3rd seed most likely. And then we can finally rest some of our fucking players. Perhaps. But if you don't know what time it is, get fucking ready. Get fucking ready. Alright, I broke my fucking hand fractured my hand last Sunday during that fucking shit show of a fucking game in Philadelphia. As I predicted, I said 16-24. I wasn't far off. 13-27, the final score. But this is not going to be an easy game. It's never an easy game with the Ravens. We find a way to win. But this time, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy. But you know, when you look at the injury report, man, as we look at the game status for a lot of players, it sounds like they already declared George Pickens out, which that sucks dick. I'm not going to lie. Today I'm unfiltered. I'm uncensored. I don't give a fuck. I can get banned, copyrighted, fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck. No George Pickens. It's definitely going to suck dick. No question. Our big play receiver. You know, one of our concerns heading into the season was what the fuck's going to happen if George Pickens gets hurt. And now we've seen through 2 games, mixed reviews, mixed results. I'm not going to take a whole lot of credit. I'm not going to take a whole lot of whatever with that Browns game. You know, Jameis Winston sucks. He's a turnover machine. The Browns aren't very good. The Eagles, quite the opposite. A very good defense, a good team. Probably one of the best teams in the league right now. Could argue the number 1. But, the offense last week was very vanilla. A pathetic effort. Couldn't run the ball for shit. Couldn't throw the ball for shit. Got 2 early turnovers in the first quarter and couldn't do anything with them. And when you're on the road, you know, if you get turnovers, you got to capitalize. And so no George Pickens is going to suck. We're going to need other players to step up, whether it's Calvin Austin III, Van Jefferson, Scotty Miller. It's going to require a group effort. You can't just replace one guy like Pickens with one guy. It doesn't work like that. We're going to need a group effort. We're going to need Darnell Washington. I don't know why we don't throw him the ball more, but I think more or less it's because we use him more as another lineman. He's basically another fucking lineman, especially in the running game as far as blocking and fucking just putting people on their asses. So no George Pickens. Deshaun Elliott's going to be out once again. He was out last week with a hamstring injury as well. And it looked like Minkah Fitzpatrick was asked to step more towards the line of scrimmage and be more up in the box, which kind of then allowed a lot of miscommunications and some passing plays through the air. So, that's going to suck. How are we going to play that? I'm not sure. Sounds like also Dante Jackson is going to be questionable with a back injury, which he's been in and out of the lineup so much this season. It seems like week to week he's in and out of the game. I don't know. Can't really count on him to be in there, to be honest, at this point, especially with it being a short week as we played Sunday. Now we're playing Saturday, and then we play Wednesday. And that kind of just gives me the ick because it's like, TJ Watt, I don't think he's 100%. I know they took him off the injury report, and he has no injury designation, but there's no way he's 100%. Dude, he rolled up his ankle. One of the last plays of the game last week. he didn't look fully comfortable in some of the training, practices I saw this week, the walkthroughs. He didn't look fully 100% to me. I'm just going to call how I see it. But I know he'll be out there, and I just don't want to see a situation where it's like we play our guys and they re-aggravate shit and then they're not ready to go for the playoffs. Because God forbid we fucking tank the rest of the season. We have a playoff spot secured. Worst we can go is 10-7, just like last year. And you got to just consider the fact we have a Chiefs game coming up on Wednesday, and we don't play good after a Ravens game because we're all beat the fuck up. It's already a short week. Now it's a really short week. So, I don't know. It's just like, for a league that preaches player safety, it's like 3 games in 10 days. What the fuck is that shit? But, the Texans, Chiefs, Ravens, Steelers were all going through it. But the Ravens are not without any injuries as well, as it sounds like they're going to be out some of their receivers. Deontay Johnson was dropped just a few moments ago. Sounds like Rashad Bateman is going to be questionable to play. Nelson Aguilar got ruled out due to a concussion. So I'm expecting a lot of Zay Flowers. Mark Andrews is definitely going to be involved in this game. But I'm expecting a lot of Derrick Henry this game. 100%. I know we really limited him last game. 14, 15-ish carries to about 65 yards. A fumble on the very first drive of the game. So I know that they're definitely going to feature him a lot. I expect, I don't know. If they're down some receivers, Zay Flowers wasn't a large factor the last game. JPJ actually played really well that game. Probably his last good game he's played, to be honest with you, since then. He's been hit or miss. Too many penalties, especially on the road. He's been flagged a lot, so... And with our guys, we have a small margin of error with the fucking referees. And so, this game is going to be tough, man. I think it's going to have to be an ugly, nasty game for us to win this. I'm not expecting the offense to go out there and score fucking 24, 21, 27 points. I think it's got to be another 19-16 type of game. Maybe 20-18, 20-17. Special teams, I think, has to play a large factor in this matchup for us to win, whether it be some big returns by Calvin Austin or Boswell is going to be huge in this one as he won us the last game, 18-16. Tucker with a couple missed field goals early in that game was massive. And, everything, we're going to need all three phases to play well to win this fucking game. The Ravens, the past few weeks, come off of a bye week. They beat the fuck out of the Giants, and they were ready to fucking go against us. They're ready. They're ready. We've been 2-1 the past 3 weeks. Wins over the Bengals on the road, at home against the Browns, and then on the road at Philadelphia, which wasn't a good game. Had our opportunities, but all momentum went to Philadelphia after Najee Harris fumbled that pitch play, which, mind you, please get rid of that fucking pitch play. It doesn't work. And if you're going to run it, don't do it with fucking Najee. I love Naj, but he's not a good side-to-sideline kind of running back. That's Jaylen Warren's game, to be honest with you. Najee Harris, north-south. Jaylen Warren, better fucking east-west, laterally. In my opinion. I mean, we got 12 yards off 12 carries, 12 pitches last week. That shit didn't work. Philadelphia's linebackers, and they were too good. Too good, man. Too good. But, yeah, the defense is going to have to play a damn good game tomorrow. We're going to need some takeaways. Got to limit Derrick Henry. Make Lamar beat us as we've done in the past many of times. He's 1-4 against us. Early in the year, we really slowed them the fuck down. Lamar, one of his only few interceptions, came on a fucking freak play by Peyton Wilson. Gonna need some big TJ Watt love up in there, man. We got it. Our defense just has to play good. We didn't have Alex Highsmith the last time, so that's gonna help having him this game for sure. That pass rush has got to come up big. We're gonna need, I don't know if I expect a heavy snap usage out of TJ. I think he's definitely got to play at least 60% of the snaps. So Herbig, Preston Smith, Alex Highsmith got to come up big tomorrow. Cam Hayward's got to come up big. Maybe we'll get Larry Ogunjobi back tomorrow. I think he's questionable, it sounds like. Having Montravius Adams last week definitely helped with some depth, so that'll be nice to have him, hopefully. Might see a Corey Trice Jr. Sighting tomorrow, depending on if Dante Jackson plays or not. We're going to need everyone. We're going to need all hands on deck for this game tomorrow. With how we have 3 games in 10 days, got to try to stay healthy, keep our guys fresh, but it's going to be a very physical game. It's Baltimore. It's Pittsburgh. If you don't know it, fucking catch up with the times. It's a physical game. Battle of trenches. It's not pretty. It's ugly. It's low scoring. It's defensive. On a confidence level, I'm probably at a 6. I'm very concerned with this offense without George Pickens. I just am, not having that big play, deep threat that the ability he brings. It's just hard to win without having that. The dude is literally a play away from a 40-yard reception. Could bring us down to the goal line, and we couldn't even score touchdowns in the last game against them with him. How the fuck are we going to score this time without him? So I expect a heavy usage of Freiermuth in the passing game. Maybe some screen game this week out of the backfield with Warren and Najee. That's how we really moved the ball a lot last game, was through the air with the running backs. We did that a lot the last time we played them. And so, I'm never going to throw the towel in. I never like to speak bad things into existence, but I'm having a hard time seeing us win this game. I really am. Law of averages says eventually Lamar has to have a decent game against us. He hasn't played us in Baltimore since 2020, so he's never played a home game against us with actual fans in attendance. And they're looking fresh. The Ravens looked damn good last week. I know it was the Giants, but shit, still, anytime you can fucking throw 5 touchdowns, fuck it. I'm not going to fucking shit on you. But I think the Ravens win this game. I like... give me 19-14, Ravens win. I think it's within a touchdown. The past 10 games have always within 1 score, so I think we probably get 2 tutties. And the Ravens probably get a touchdown, maybe 2, maybe a safety, field goal. I don't know. Something tells me it'll be a weird score. But as far as the rest of the season goes, we have the Bengals and Chiefs left. Chiefs on Christmas. 2 home games left, so back at home, Chiefs, Christmas Day, and then the Bengals. So even if we lose Saturday, as long as we win the next 2 games, we will clinch the division and be 12-5 at worst case scenario. So it's a big game tomorrow. I'm nervous as fuck, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be tough, man. Not having Deshaun Elliott's going to suck. He's been really a big-time free agent addition under the radar. Only Steeler fans really know. Not a lot of people know how good of a fucking tackler, player in the box, somebody that stops the run, can fucking just blow up plays, and a good, reliable tackler. Deshaun Elliott has been definitely a big, huge addition. Not having him is going to suck. But maybe it's time Minkah makes one of his plays. I don't know. Not sure where he's been. But, if we can get this run game going finally again, that would be a big boost. I'd feel a lot better if we could get the run game going. But if we're having to fucking constantly be in 3rd and long, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 9, it's hard to remain confident in that situation. The Ravens defense, they know us so goddamn well. We know them so well. We got to keep things 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. I'm not mad at that, but we can't have fucking big penalties on big plays. We can't get down early on 1st and 2nd down. So we have to throw the ball to open up the run in this game, similar to how we did against the Bengals. I know the Bengals defense is trash, and the Ravens defense has improved since they were absolute garbage the first half of the year. I'll say that much. They've definitely gotten a little more better as far as not allowing the big plays. But if Arthur Smith is expecting to be able to come out, run the ball every 1st and 2nd down, and have 3rd and 4s, 3rd and 5s, he's delusional. He's fucking delusional. We're so predictable on 1st downs. We run the ball every 1st down. Change it up. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Tomlin, you mentioned, well, the slow starts don't dictate how the rest of the game goes. It's not, doesn't really matter. I mean, yes and no. You can look at games where the Broncos scored the fucking 3 touchdowns the other night, or 2 touchdowns the first 2 drives. They lose the game because there's still 3 other quarters. But fuck, wouldn't it be nice to be up early in a game 10-0 for once and kind of dictate to your pace rather than be down fucking 10-0 and having to fucking throw in the second quarter and finally getting things rolling? Why not come out a little more aggressive rather than fucking, run the ball, gain a 1, fuck it, run it again, do a pitch play, 3rd and 7. That's not going to work. It's week 15. It's fucking week 15 or 16, whatever. Whatever. It's fucking, what are we waiting for? This is December ball. If we win this game, we win the division. It's that fucking simple. If we win this game, we win the division. That's it. It's over. We won the division. We could literally just rest our players the next 2 weeks. I say you fucking go for it. You fucking go for it. Go for it tomorrow. Don't push it off the next 2 weeks and having to risk motherfuckers getting hurt. Do it tomorrow. Let's go do it tomorrow. It's time. It's fucking time. Russ, let's cook. All right, let's not throw any interceptions in the red zone like last time. Keep it turnover, keep it clean like you've done all year. Just take your checkdowns if you need to. If you see Jaylen Warren for a quick, easy 3-yard reception, take it. Let him run after the catch. Let's use Calvin Austin in space. Let's get him the ball on some drag routes, some slants. Let's get Mike Williams a few fucking targets. If it's one-on-one, throw it up to him. At worst case scenario, it's incomplete or a flag maybe. I don't know. We got to change some shit up, man. We cannot come into Baltimore playing vanilla fucking ass offense or we're not going to win. You cannot pray and hold. You cannot pray and lean on your defense to save you this time. It's not going to work. Since the bye week, they have not been the same defense. I know a lot of those stats are definitely, a little misled by that Cincinnati game where we absolutely got worked. But still, this defense has not been the same. Just calling it how I fucking see it. Still a good defense. We still get takeaways. But they can be better. We've seen it. We can be better, and they're going to have to be better if we want to win tomorrow. I expect the defense to have a solid day. But for God's sakes, if the offense only runs 11 plays the second half like the Philly game, the defense is going to get worn the fuck out. Derrick Henry's going to fucking steamroll us. Lamar Jackson's going to be cooking us. Offense has to at least give the defense a goddamn break. Give them at least a fucking break to go to the bathroom. Get a drink of water. Fuck. So, but it's just, I'm all in. But tomorrow is definitely going to be tough. Tough sledding without Pickens, man. Without Elliott, without Pickens. We're going to have to make it ugly. We're going to have to make it nasty. Special teams has got to make some fucking plays, whether it's a blocked field goal, blocked punt, something. We're going to have to do something tomorrow to create splash plays and short fields for the offense. We're going to have to. It has to happen. But, I don't know. Just beat Baltimore. Find a way to win. Get out healthy. Clinch that AFC North crown. Walk in they trap. Take over they trap. If you know, you know. Let's fucking go. Hashtag here we go. Blitzburg Coach Podcast, the #1 podcast in the world for the Pittsburgh motherfucking Steelers. I'm your host, K-Mac. Let's fucking do this. 23 fucking hours out from a big fucking Saturday game. I'm in this shit. I broke my fucking hand punching the floor. All right? My fucking head was bleeding like a motherfucker last Sunday. I was hitting my head with shit. We in this bitch. We in deep. We in this bitch knee fucking deep. So let's go. Let's go get a fucking dub. Bring out the fucking brooms. Sweep these motherfuckers. Sweep the goddamn Ratbirds. Let them know we run this shit. And I'll finally hit on my parlay a little bit. I put in a little something for a, plus 750 odds AFC North Division winner before the season. Your boy knows. Let's go. We out this thing. Y'all have a great fucking weekend. Let's go. Enjoy football. We had football Thursday. We had football tonight. We have football tomorrow. We have football Sunday. We have football Monday. Enjoy that shit. Enjoy the holidays. And I'll be back to recap this fucking game either Sunday or Monday. But I will be here. I ain't going nowhere. Let's go, Pittsburgh. Let's get this shit done. Hashtag here we go.